Michigan. Good afternoon. How you doing? Lines of the Desert podcast coming to you from Scottsdale here. I'm Shoeshine Mike. Great show today. I've got some new subscribers. What I want to do today, because we're going to have a busy week here. We're going to have a busy week. I want to do a replay of the second half of the Michigan Texas A&M game, which was a total barn burner. Just couldn't believe it at all. We'll go through a few things. I have some new subscribers I'd like to say thank you to, and hello and how are you? Hello and how are you? Okay, but it's all been a lot of fun. Let's get some quick news out of the way here. Michigan, just doing it to death. Now this Friday, all right, on CBS Channel 5 here in Phoenix and surrounding areas, Michigan State plays Ole Miss at 4 p.m. Following that, it's Michigan and Auburn. Both are on Channel 5 CBS. The Ole Miss Michigan State game is going to be a tight one, right? But the one was favored by 8.5 is Auburn over Michigan. Now, Michigan has been, ever since coming in, ever since the Wisconsin, Maryland, University of California, San Diego game, we have been underdogs all those ones. Auburn is 8.5 points ahead of us. All Michigan has to do is play like they played Texas A&M, get that defense getting better. That was just, that last 5 minutes was awesome. You'll hear me because I nearly had a baby, which is cool. And just a lot of excitement for it and with it, okay? What I'd like to do first is say thank you and welcome to my new subscribers. And this one today, it's going to be QB Development. Now, they're in Scottsdale. They're over there on Indian Bend Road, right around the corner from Detroit Coney Grill there. Coney Grill's on 6953 North Hayden Road, just south, of Indian Bend. And then you just run up, make a right on your way to Talking Stick, and stop off in the Indian Bend Business Center in Suite 103. Say hello to QB Development. Barty and Brad will always answer your phones, answer your inquiries. People will want to know. Their development is basically rebuilding, unbuilding, and going for what you need. All right. It's a construction company. They do, I don't know how small they are. I've seen some projects. I've known these two for 20 years, and they're really, really wonderful people. These are the guys. They're faith-based. I love them. I am too. They're faith-based. They work with the client. Have not seen one person who's not happy with their work. They are just thorough, good, quick, get the job done. QB Development, brand new. Their phone number is 602-830-9755, or go online, www.qbdevelopment.com. There's always going to be a response, if not a quick answer. I mean, answering right then and there. They're pretty busy together sometimes to get projects. They always have time for you. QB Development. Thank you, and thank you for subscribing to our show, Lions of the Desert podcast. I also have JVN Cleaning, Amy Quintera, and she's just started a small business. Another good friend. I love my friends, and I say thank you to them. Amy, now they do cleaning, all right, and it's not residential like live in. Someone's coming into a B&B and you want to clean. Someone's coming to a certain part of your house. Anything that needs to be done. You have B&Bs. You have any kind of small businesses. Have car dealerships, places that need cleaned that where people don't live there. That's about the best way to put it. And at JVB, and I once again have not heard a discouraging word from any customers that they've had. And I've known a few of them. So give them a call. Get hold of Amy there for JVN Cleaning. 480-845-2320. 480-845-2320. And our number one, so near and dear to my heart, the Detroit Coney Grill. Now, during football season, I do live play-by-play of the Lions games there. We have had nothing but great times. We've had some really good times there and a lot of the good games. This Minnesota-Detroit game, Week 18, was just outstanding. The Houston game was the nail biter. Everybody thought we were gonna lose. It was a Thursday night game, Monday night game, Thursday. I think it was a Thursday night game, and people left only because they had to go to work the next day. But Jake Bates knocks in a 57-yard field goal to tie the game. The Lions get back down there. They win this game with a field goal. Jared Goff had 5 interceptions, which I don't think is true. He had 2 interceptions. He had 3 volleyball games. And it just wherever the ball lands, that's where it goes. And that's one of the rules. I think they should stop that. If it's a tipped ball, it's not an interception. Okay, it's a tipped ball. They received it, but to put it on a quarterback's record as an interception, uh, I just don't buy it because it wasn't that bad. The NFL right now is talking about a rule change for a kickoff. They keep changing because it's just not fun at all. My biggest gripe right now, is an onside kick. That you have to tell the other side it's going to be an onside kick. Crap. I don't buy that at all. I think it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. But what are you trying to please Gen X or something? No. So those are the things on that one. And let's see what else we got here. The Pistons are rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. The Detroit Pistons, right? They're rocking and rolling. I got to do an editorial. I forgot to give you the bird's eye lowdown in this caper. Scottsdale, all right. Detroit Coney Grills at 6953 North Hayden Drive, just maybe a half a block short of Indian Bend in the Gateway Center Shopping Center. We go there for Lions games, any sort of big sports event. I'm going to try to be there Thursday for opening day. I'm going to do that from home, I think, because I have to work during the day and what have you. But if there's ever good games between the Lions and the Pistons and the Red Wings and the blue and the green, no, I'll go there and I'll do a podcast live because we have a lot of fun. It is truly a great place to eat. The Detroit Coney Grill. I mean, you get the Coney dogs, the Cowboy Burger, my favorite, 4 patties of meat, onion rings, cheese, bacon. That's all I need to say. It's just the best hamburger I've ever had. And then also I get the chili cheese fries on the side. So it's just like, it's all good, folks. It's really good eating. So in Scottsdale, their phone number, because you can call ahead of time, have your food prepared, or you can call for a party. If you have a catering party you need done, either of these locations are good, Scottsdale or Gilbert. Scottsdale number is 480-597-4300. 480-597-4300. And over in Gilbert, brand new, just opened, had the grand opening last week, 1422 West Warner Road. It's Detroit Coney Grill. It's happening. It's rocking. It's a beautiful location, too, 1422 West Warner Road. Give them a call for the same thing. If you want to order ahead of time, 480-272-9842. 480-272-9842. Those are the ones I'm going to do it first. I have more friends and things to do. We will do that as far as the game goes along there. This game was probably one of the best Michigan games all year. And Michigan had a hard time part of the second half there, but then they picked it up. Let's pick it up. 1951, the year I was born, in the game. And it's 39-35, Texas A&M. This just goes, it rocks and rolls. And we just keep going right along. I'm going to do it like this so I can speak right into the mic here as I'm speaking shortly. Anyway, they're going down, and you got the big boys there. You got Vlad. Look at these plays. All right, Donaldson. Over to Danny Wolf, a real star for Michigan. Both 7-footers, Vlad Golden, and Danny Wolf, who just pops into 2. This is going to be fun. We have it all going on here. Now, the one thing I did not like that Michigan's been playing so far, yes, they've come back at the end. They played barn burners this year for some reason. With all the games we have played, with Wisconsin, with Maryland, with the University of California, San Diego, 68-65 is the score in that. But the first half, they make fouls. They look sloppy. Then they come in the second half just like this, right? And they just steal the ball off the rim here in the second half. They're just running down. I just love the action they play because they all of a sudden, what a coach, Dusty May. And Michigan goes for a 3 and they lose it. A&M gets it back. The Aggies bump in. That is charging as far as I'm concerned. Faygo Rock and Rye, the best pop on the planet from Detroit, Michigan. You can get that at Detroit Coney Grill too, along with Verner's Ginger Ale, which will cure anything. So we got a good game going on here. It's good action here. Good action and another score. So we're now at 41-37 A&M. A&M. I didn't get to see this game live because I was working. Believe me, I watched the replay and could not believe it. And once again, I was walking away from it, kind of, Teaches me. You stay till it says 0 on the clock. There's Glad. Oh, God, ball stolen. What is it? Yeah, St. Jean. They've got it. So it's 43-37 now. Watch this. All right, 2 points. That's Taylor from Texas A&M. Boy, he just rots right along. And a foul on Texas A&M. He looks like he's about 5'7". All right. Now Golden, my boy, Vlad Golden, is 7'2". Danny Wolf is 7'1". These guys are very tall. So when you go up to try to steal the ball, he put his head in his chin. I mean, basically. All right, now Michigan will pass it back in here on the side of the court. Let's go to work, kids. The action is so good in the Michigan games, though, and he's going for the three, in and out, and tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Donaldson gave it a shot. You got Burnett, you got good players. Danny Wolf came. Oh, yeah, that was out of bounds. Okay. Texas A&M comes down in 17:56 in the second half. Good play. Come nice and slow. And gets it. Goes for a layup, and it's right there. 45-37, Texas A&M. Now, this was one thing I thought on this game, too. They got really, really overconfident. But they just stole the ball from Michigan. They get inside. He goes for three and bounces off. Blue gets it back. That's Donaldson. A very good player. Ooh. And Donaldson came from Auburn. This is going to be fun when we go back to Auburn Saturday night. That'll be fun for him to go against his old team. There's Danny Wolf. Where's Mom's giving him hell? Well, it's because Danny didn't handle the ball very well. It went out of bounds. Okay. Blue takes the ball inbounds. It is to Vlad, to Burnett, over to Danny Wolf. Donaldson's got the ball now, staying at the top of the rim. And it goes for the three. Nope. He's trying to take it in. Passes it out. The line. And got one. All right. Michigan grabs that one. An important bucket there. And that was once again. That was Burnett. Oh, it was Kaysen. Okay. It was Kaysen. He had 5 or 7 points throughout the whole game. So 45-39. Blue, they hit a three. Here we go. 48-39. Texas A&M. Pumping that score up. Kaysen's bringing it down the court. Okay, get it over to Donaldson. He does. Gets it over to Danny Wolf. All the way out in the middle of nowhere. Misses a three. That was Kaysen again. Woo! Yeah, Creighton. Auburn beat Creighton last weekend. And what are the opponent? They're number one. Auburn number one in the entire March Madness playoff. All the number one seeds made it all the way through. We know that. Can't wait to see Arizona Thursday night. Whoa! And a block shot by A&M. Bringing it down the line. It's 48-39 Michigan. They're going for the three. Doesn't get it. Blue takes the ball back. It's off the rim. Michigan gets it back. Once again to Kaysen. Bringing it all the way in there. Whoa, and a tip in by Danny Wolf. Good deal. Sat up there on the rim. 48-41. It's Texas A&M over Michigan. Okay. And Taysing bringing it up the court. Going for the three. Does not get it. Bounces off. They've rebounded it themselves. And is it a foul on Michigan? I think it is. Commercial break. I will be right back. Okay, right back.
Same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batmobile, not too fast, baby. Any last words?
Just one. So long, dermatologist. That's why you need a real deal.
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Right now, Uber Eats is delivering more deals. Like this buy one, get one Whopper from Burger King. So you can get more food, and then more food. Get deals on your favorites. Order now on Uber Eats.
New Degree Whole Body Deodorant for all-day odor protection. Degree, it won't let you down.
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the Spring Into Performance event going on now.
Stop paying off your phone. We've got you. Switch to Verizon and get up to $800 to pay off your phone. And you'll get a new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us, on any plan. Only on Verizon.
My treat, fellas. I earned cash back. My Capital One Saver card.
Well, look who's here.
Hey, Cap.
Welcome to the Ice Cream Truck.
So many flavors I can't pick. Like your bracket. That's cold. Let's scoop them all up. We will take your whole ice cream truck to go. Marshmallow.
Peanut butter bracket.
What you got, Kareem?
Cookies and cream.
Can I get some? All right. Oh, Merry Christmas.
It's time for Power Forward, presented by Nissan. And Wade Taylor with a lot earlier to Pharrell Payne. And then a coast-to-coast drive from Reuben Jones for the Wolverines. And Wade Taylor finally getting in the books, scoring-wise, here in the second half on that drive. We've got 4 now. And the lead is 7 for the Aggies. They will lock it in for Washington. And the three-pointer goes for Wiltshire.
That's what he does. You have to be aware of where he's at on the court at all times. He said in the first half, I'll say it again, 92% of his shots come from behind the three-point line. He's got to run them off.
Mason got in some trouble in the lane. Get it underneath the goal and was fouled.
This is a great after-timeout execution. Roach goes over there, Payne sets a man-style screen. Casey goes underneath, can't go underneath on the shooter. Gotta chase a guy like that over the top. When somebody takes that many threes, you have to chase him over the top, run him off the three-point line, make them take tough contested twos or finish at the rim.
Golden 5 out of 6 now on the free throw line today. 13 points. Foul on Washington is third, so he's going to have to sit. Garcia comes back.
Had to deal with something there. So here we are back. And we'll take a look at scores. 51-42, Texas A&M. Michigan at the foul line. Golden hits another one. So 51-43, Texas A&M over Michigan. I can't wait for Friday's game against Auburn. That is going to be, I don't think it's going to be that big of a barn burner, but I'm sure it's going to be a good game. These two made it there. Oh my, good passing on the A&M side. And they don't get the three, but they got the rebound. And the basket, wow, that was good. Underneath the basket, 53-43, 10-point lead for the Aggies right now. Woo. Whoa. It went to everybody on the Michigan side. I could not keep up and call the names. But Burnett was right in the middle of it and scored the two. We got a 53-45 game. A&M is just playing wild. They're just playing it wild. It's just a lot of fun here. And there he goes. Does not get the shot, but they do get the rebound. A&M with the rebound. And Singh comes around the side. There we go. Back up to 10-point score. Keeps going. They get the weak side. They're very good at coming into the circle and getting the weak side. And then you got Robinson. There you go. And
from the free throw line as the foul will be on Payne. Watch whip around coverage of all the men's games with Fast Break presented by AT&T in the March Madness Live app.
too much fun.
Michigan home
Too much fun.
20 at the free throw line on Thursday.
And he makes the first one. Another thing that's coming up Thursday is opening day for the Detroit Tigers. We will be at the Dodgers, be at LA. I know Scooball's pitching. LA has not announced their pitcher yet. I'm praying it's Ohtani. I would like to see Ohtani pitch against the Tigers and get him back because he was injured all last year. All he could do is be the best, the best clutch hitter someone's ever had. All around talent, that guy. And Michigan's going up there taking, and Texas A&M takes the ball. A&M takes the ball, going around, good shots. They pass it around beautifully. Give A&M credit for that. They do good inside passing. Push on Golden. All right, another foul for Michigan. Okay.
He's fighting for that position. Golden's too late. That foul was created just because he's too late on the action. Payne beat him to the spot, owned that real estate. Golden ends up fouling.
14 points. He's got 3 fouls now. Vlad Golden. And they get it again. There we go. Another 10-point lead. They're going back and forth here. Blue's going for the 3 and gets it. There you go. 57-50. They needed that 3 from that man. Yeah. They're coming inside the circle. They're still passing beautifully. Beautifully. Takes the shot. Does not make it. Rebound. A&M. There's the shot. 59-50. Payne gets that basket. Payne's just a one hell of a player. Not a good player, a hell of a player. But he battles inside perfectly. Knocks 2 Wolves out of the way. Takes it right in. Wow. 20 points already in this game. He's at the foul line. He gets 1 shot. Took the foul on his way up to score the 2. Excellent play. Boom. There it is. 60-50. Back to a 10-point lead. Golden has a habit of walking down the court and just bumping into the other players. I like that. Got a little bit of that Detroit in him there. Michigan comes down the court. It's over to Danny Wolf. Wolf's got it. Over to Vlad. Back to Danny Wolf. He's coming inside. Wolf gets the 2. Gets the 2. There you go. Right underneath. Nice. Danny Wolf at the line. Probably the best player on the team right now is Danny Wolf, number 1. And you got Vlad Golden at number 2. Bam! Makes that 3. 60-53. 13 minutes to go in the game. And you got Washington for A&M. He's got 3 points and 4 fouls now. So you got to keep an eye on that. There we go. They're coming in. Back to Payne. Over to Carter. Hey, good knock. Good block. And Michigan gets the ball back. Kaysen's got the ball, bringing it down the court. And a good shot. Does he get the 2? No. There is a foul. I don't know who it's on. It was just a big old bunch of guys in the middle there.
Jason right here, sees Coleman, continues to drive by him, understands the mismatch.
Mhm.
On the big fella on me. I can't settle. Have to get downhill. Forces Coleman to put him at the free throw line.
Okay.
Where he dropped 2 in last time.
So Kaysen at the line again.
Averages just over 4 points a game and had a good game off the bench again.
Yeah, he's off the bench. He's a great foul shooter.
And now he's got 8 points. Here.
He's got 8 points, all foul shots. He's back up the line again. Number 2 for the blue. Goes for the shot. Bam! Right down like it's home. 60-55. Michigan comes back within 5 points. They were down 10 just a few moments ago. Back and forth, down 10, down 8, and back to 10. They're doing much, much better. Field goals to this half. They get 6 for 10. Yeah. Back to Burnett. Burnett's going in. Inside the circle. Woo! Ready to get going there. And another foul. Michigan just a lot of fouls and a lot of sloppy play, but they've come up to the bat when they needed to. That was a cheap foul call. He slipped on his own. He slipped on the court. They're calling a foul in blue. All right, let's see his shots. He's shot 1, does not make it. They are now 9 for 8, 9 for 19 for foul shots in the second half. That's pretty poor. That's very poor. We'll see. I don't know. But he's a good player. 212 steals in his career in college ball. He's a senior for the Aggies. 212 steals is a lot of steals, folks. There goes the shot and makes the second one. So we got 61-55, 12 minutes to go in the game. It is a hard energy effort. No points in, look at Taylor. No points in the first half, 7 in the second. So he's coming up to bat. Woo. All right, Michigan comes flying right down, right to the basket. Kaysen all the way down. Kaysen's not known for that. He just dribbled it all the way down, straight through, straight up in the basket. Good layup. The blue. 57 points for the blue, 61 for Texas A&M, who really passed the ball well. They're going back and forth in this ball like they're playing patty cake. Look at this. Back and forth, back and forth. 9 on the shot clock. Come on, they're coming in. Got to get it. Oh, my goodness. That was a gift, and they gave it away. Loose. Oh! Michigan ball. Shot clock goes off. Michigan ball. Loose ball. Danny Wolf. Yeah, 10-point lead cut down to 4. 11 minutes to go. Let's go to work with some of my friends here. Arrowhead BMW. You got Cole Louderman. He is the internet. He's the internet manager. Internet manager. Okay, we'll keep that sound down a little bit there. Cole Louderman is the internet manager. All right, you can go to arrowheadbmw.com and go straight to the fun man. Go to Cole himself. Give him a call at 309-339-1844. He can answer any question you have about working with the internet to get a car, because people buy a car on the internet now. I never thought that when I was a kid. Cole's a good guy. 309-339-1844. Russ Smith, New Jersey man. Very, very detailed person. Very detailed, very personable. Is a very good salesman and tells the truth. Russ Smith, 623-386-9200. 623-386-9200. We go to Eric Barrera. Eric is a very high-selling person. Perfectly coiffed, perfectly dressed. Just one of those guys. Just a very good-fashioned man. Always looks good, talks good, and acts good. My kind of guy. Eric Barrera at 480-486-4270. 480-486-4270. And that's at Arrowhead BMW. Go see them all. And don't forget Paul Kettner. Never seen a man love his shoes like Paul Kettner. Just loves them. But it's also a good guy. Does a lot of talk. and races a little bit, folks. Gets on that motorcycle and does races. He's a good salesman too, though, and one of the high quality ones right there at Arrowhead BMW, just off the 101 freeway in Union Hills Drive. And give him a call at 480-334-8878. 480-334-8878. Let's go now to Chapman VW, right off the 101 freeway, Indian School Road. You see it all right there. Chapman and so many other dealerships have all planned themselves there. It's a great little auto center. But VW, Lester Perales, a wonderful guy. He also is speaking to Espanol, should those who need it. Just go on and see Lester. Make a good deal with him. Very busy. That's why he wears sneakers. He's at 480-424-3560. 480-424-3560. Just a good guy. Nettie Davenport's also there at Chapman VW and Indian School and the 101 freeway. Now, Nettie likes the electric cars, the ID4. She's the one to talk to for electric cars. Nettie Davenport, she is at 520-213-1421. 520-213-1421. It looks like the commercials have been climbing down now. And let's back to the game. 11:35 left in the game. It's 61-57 here in the second half. And Michigan has possession, and rock and roll is here to stay. And there's Kaysen again, but loses the ball. Again, Michigan turns over quite a bit. And apparently so does Texas A&M, because it's back to Kaysen. Taking it in. Not just missed it over the basket, but fouled. Okay. Wasn't a shooting foul. It'll be a pass-in foul. Boy, Kaysen looks good today. Look at this. He's good in this game. That's called tripping. That's called sticking your foot out so the guy falls down. He's going to take shots? No, I don't think. No, it is a pass in. Okay, I thought for a moment it's going to take a couple of shots, but no. Yeah, that's what I just said. Thank you. All right. Kaysen has 11. He averages 5-6 points a game because he's a really good guard. But here he is at the foul line again, and he misses the first one. He misses the first one. All right. 61-57. Texas A&M into the basket. Boom! They'll slam down. Woo! Great pass. Great drop. 63-57. Texas A&M starts to the run now. Points in the paint. The even at 30. Off the bench, A&M's got 37, Michigan 20. Okay, there comes round. Kaysen over to Burnett. Pops in and out. Michigan gets the ball back to Burnett. Oh, Garcia just slapped him on the floor. Look at this. Now he's going downhill. Cheddar's in the way. Boy, that was a slap down. Payne again. Payne's the best player. Now he's got 24 points in this game. I don't know what Garcia was thinking. Ran right into him. All right, let's get this ball up in the air, Mr. Cheddar. And missed it. First one it's missed. 63-57 is the score. 10:36 to go. But I'm watching him miss a lot of field goals. Both sides. He'll get the second one. And he does. Okay, 58. Those are 3-point attempts, so therefore 3 shots. He's 1 for 1. 1 and 1. And here he goes again. And makes the second one. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right, 63-59. Michigan creeps in right back up. 10:36 to go. And this is the first time Texas A&M has slowed it down coming down the court. Pointed out. Robinson giving directions. Takes a shot for a long one. Misses it. Michigan rebound. Another foul on Garcia. He keeps running into people. Like he's in a hurry. You know? And walking down the other end of the court. See, look at Garcia go right in there. And that's the second Wolverine he's knocked down. Every time he fouls, he's knocked someone down. So I guess he's going for the ball, but he loses his balance.
10 points so far in the game.
Burnett goes. Gets the first one. 63-60. Well, it's Gale Jr., pardon me. Gale Jr. transfer from Ohio State. You don't hear that often. Transfer from Ohio State to Michigan. Roddy Gale Jr., 11 points, 4 for 8 field goals, 2 rebounds. A great guard. Very solid player. And here we go. Boom! Makes them both. 2 points. Was a 10-point lead. It's now down to 2, 6-3, 6-1, Texas A&M. I like that. 11-3 Michigan run. And that's where Michigan's taking us, the free throw line. All right, down. There you go, down to Kaysen. Burnett makes it. Oh. 65-61, Texas A&M makes a great one. Payne once again. He is racking up the points. He's racking up the points. Kaysen with the ball. Coming through. Okay. Payne with the ball. Sits around inside the circle. Gets it over to Burnett, who does not get the 3. Texas A&M rebounds. Coming right up the court. Good shots. Right up the court. Yeah, Phelps running around in there. He's playing the defense. They're covering. What was that? Oh, they're calling that a foul on Jones? Are you serious? Taylor set himself up. I'm trying to see this. Oh, okay. Put his hand right underneath him. All right, Jones, that was a foul. Come on, Blue. Stop that stuff. Stop that stuff. All right. You got Taylor at the line for A&M. He's 1-on-1. 1-on-1. 7 fouls for Michigan, 9 for A&M. Both in the bonus. Makes the first one. 5-point lead, 66-61. And Taylor is they get him, boy. You got Coleman, you got Taylor, you got Payne. You got some great players there, good players there. Solid college players. Payne tries for the second. Payne. And gets it. All right, now we are 6-point lead. Yep. Kaysen slowly bringing it up the court. Looking around. Over to Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf bringing it in. Solid dribble on the inside. Look at that. Gets it back over to Burnett. Burnett comes it in. Over to Graham. Makes the shot. Bounces off. And wow. Good rebound, Blue. Back over to Burnett again. Tries again. Gets it. All right. 3-pointer. 6-7, 6-4. Texas A&M. Great shot from the corner. Great shot from the corner for Burnett. That's 2 big threes this half. Those 3-pointers, it looks like you're walking away with it, and then all of a sudden you hit the 3, and the things look doable. Michigan rebounds. Golden rebounds it, gets it over to Kaysen, who's bringing it up court. Bringing it right inside the ring there, in the paint. Bringing it in the paint, fight in the paint. Throws it back out to Burnett. Burnett goes into the side, and gets the 2. 6-7, 6-6. A&M over Michigan. Oh, Taylor just slapped a 3 from the center. From midcourt, he just slapped a 3 all the way down there. 70-66. Texas A&M. And look at him celebrating already. Look at him celebrating already. We're going to celebrate, too. They're going to commercial, and I'm going to say hello to some more friends and subscribers. Sean Sakari over there at Chapman Hyundai over on 101 Freeway and Indian School. Sean Sakari has probably got the best kicks I've ever seen in my life. I don't know where he finds these shoes. They're gorgeous, and he always looks good. A solid guy. Very solid, man. give him a call at Hyundai. You want to look for what you want at the Hyundai. And at 602-358-3206, 602-358-3206. Sean Sakari, and really one of my better guys, just a good man. Dan McClure. Dan's one of those guys that's been around the car business like forever and knows so many people, so many ways, different things, but always makes his sales, and just he's so easygoing, easy to talk to. 919-348-6354. 919-348-6364. Dan McClure, just a solid guy back there. Now, this Dutch gentleman is going to be on my other show. I have the Shoe Shine Mike Radio Hour every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on the Pulse of Arizona, 1100 KFNX. And Maurice Bembry. Maurice is a professional wrestler. It's that thing where you submit people and they have to do it. And built like the brick, you know what? But a good guy. Guy's down to earth. He's just down to earth and a good guy. 602-824-8035. 602-824-8035. Those people are all at Chubman Hyundai. They're also easygoing and fun to hang around with. You've got your people in the tower. You got Matt Burgess. You got Andres Laza. Andres was on my old sports show, which was on KFNX. And we had a really good time on that. But boy, he knows sports. Whew. I'm really glad I had him on the show too, because he was just knowledgeable. Man, can you use the word opinionated if you'd like? I think it'd be perfect. Opinionated. So those are my friends there. They're going to go back to the game in just a moment, and I'm going to repeat a couple of things. Michigan and Michigan State both play Friday, starting at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, it's Ole Miss, the Rebels, folks. Ole Miss and the Rebels versus Michigan State. That game starts at 4 o'clock. Here in Phoenix, it's Channel 5, CBS. Then at 6:30, the University of Michigan, number 5, at number 1, Auburn. I always give at to the higher seed with Auburn. And that's the possibilities for an upset to me are very, very strong. I really do. I think strong. Michigan's probably going to do the same thing they've done all year. Play sloppy in the first half, bring it together in the final 4 minutes of the game, which they have done all season. All season. Every win Michigan's had this year, it was in the final 4 minutes of just catching up and going crazy. And they're bringing up an ad for the Masters tournament. Masters is coming up. Okay. Wow. Top 4 seeds win 16-0 in the first round and 1-1 that day. Sweet. Okay, we're back to the game. 70-66, 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this game. All right, they go straight to Cheddar and Burnett into the circle, into the round. Michigan's passing that ball around, going inside. They're not going inside there. A&M's putting up a good defense on the line. They're not able to penetrate. He goes for the 3. Does not make the 3. Texas A&M rebounds it. A&M rebounds, coming down the court there. And they're taking their time passing it around. They've got a 4-point lead. The time is getting down now, 7 minutes. And it goes, oh! And out of bounds. Oh, out of bounds. Yeah, Michigan ball. Coleman just tripped and fell out of bounds. More commercials here. We're going to pass these up and get back to the game here. So, Michigan has started going for it. 5 minutes to go here in the game. It's really being a good game here. Let's get back to where we're supposed to be. All righty. So, 70-66, Texas A&M. Michigan comes in the paint. Go for it, Kaysen. Over to Burnett. Burnett gets a 3. 70-69, Texas A&M. They had a 10, 15-point lead earlier in the game. Blues on its way. Ronnie Gale from Ohio State transferred to Michigan, 20 points, 7-13. 20 points. He's slapping them in there with a beautiful 3. A&M drops it in. Michigan rebound. Vlad Golden bringing up court. Whew. Donaldson brings it up to court. Number 3. It's over to Burnett. Burnett looking for the big guy. Gets fouled. Carter gets the foul. Oh, they're showing that 3 again by Burnett. Beautiful arc. Bam. He's had his threes. He's right in there. And he's back behind the line now. They're going to go for a three again. And Ronnie Gale Jr. goes and boom, gets the first one. 70-70. Blue can go ahead with the next shot. 6 minutes to go in the game.
Not necessarily the guys you expect to be the stars over the course of the game, but wow, Ronnie Gale is shining brightly.
That's right. That's right. Look at him all go. Here's the other shot. And boom, right in there. Good work. Holy smoly. That's right. Good job. Oh, my. Oh, my. Traveling. And in with the traveling. Ball goes to Michigan. Yep. Turns right around, cuts the curve. There it is. There it is. Whew. Ooh. Nasty foul. Danny Wolf. Oh my God, right to Burnett. Smack in. Vlad Golden takes it in for two. 73-70 Michigan. They have come back and they are. Golden already has 16 points, 5 for 10 field goals. The big man, 7'2", right in the center. A great center, too, for the Blue. Woo! Huh. That's 4 for Golden. You have 5 minutes left in the game. We're coming down to the end here.
Chase Carter stepping up to the free throw line. He's not had a great year at the stripe.
Oh, my.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
He's
That's the foul trouble for both teams.
okay. And it continues. This guy at the free throw line right now, I didn't catch his name. He's in neighborhood of 0-35 from the foul line. Great when he's on the floor. Can't shoot a foul to save his soul. Ben Wallace, I know you're listening. And it misses that one too. All right, Michigan rebounds. Here they come, 73-70. Bring it right up. Donaldson again, bring the ball right up the middle. Gets it over to Burnett. Burnett's into the pocket. Oh, my God. Great game, Vlad. Golden gets the bucket on a beautiful layup. This is the old hook shot. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. 10 down at one point. They're coming up now. Whew. What a fun game. Let's go back to work on a couple of ones. I have a final one here. Wright Honda up there on Frank Lloyd Wright, 78th Street. I go there a lot. I have a lot of friends there. They were one of the dealerships that really just broke it open for me. I've made friends there forever. Gibby and Rocky. Both of these guys are the old timers there. They've been there forever. Every customer walks through the door. They're one of the ones that have a great amount of repeat customers. They have people coming in all day. I was in there one day, and Gibby alone had 3 repeating customers coming in to say hello to him, right? Give Gibby a call and Rocky a call at 480-778-2440. 480-778-2440. Rocky's the same way, laid back, been there forever. He's a phone guy. He will always, always check on you. He's one of those. He always checks on his customers, and that's where you get the repeat business. You check to make sure everything's fine, and people will always tell other people about you, or they'll come back for another one. Let's go back to the game. We're at 5 minutes. Michigan's on a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes, and they lead 75-70 in the second half with 5 minutes to go in the game. A&M is coming through, makes a shot, and it's all fouling coming on them right now. I'm going to shoot it up a little bit more here. But it's a good game. Michigan will be playing this Friday against Auburn at 6:30 on Channel 5. It's 90-79 Michigan. 15 seconds goes towards the end of the game. They're taking their bows. Amazingly, Michigan once again comes back. They're losing by 10 right now. They're leading by 11. It comes 12 if Vlad makes it. Danny Wolf hits the other one. 91-79, 15 seconds to go. This was a great game for Michigan. It brought them to the Sweet 16, which all starts this week, starts Thursday, and that'll be a rock and roll kind of time. Sweet 16. You're beautiful and you're mine. A&M tries again. They don't get it. 10 seconds left for Michigan. They know they're not coming back, folks. Auburn beat Creighton, so I know that's coming up. So what we're going to do here, this was just a good one to get warmed up for the week. We'll have the live Detroit Tigers, LA Dodgers game on Thursday night. And Friday I'm working, so I can't do the live Michigan-Auburn game, but I will do that on Saturday. We'll have a Saturday morning broadcast, as it were. And I want to thank all my good friends. Dave Nager, right, at Detroit Coney Grill. The game is over. Michigan won. Dave Nager at Detroit Coney Grill in Scottsdale and Gilbert. 6953 North Hayden Road in Scottsdale. 1422 West Warner Road in Gilbert. The number in Scottsdale, 480-597-4300. The number in Gilbert, 480-272-9842. Wonderful. Detroit Coney Grill. JVN Cleaning with Amy Quintera and her crew. They don't do residences where people are living in, but clean up before, clean up after, any kind of residence, any kind of business. They do good cleaning. I would really recommend that. You know, to get an idea of what's going on there, give Amy a call at 480-845-2320. 480-835-2320. Now, Arrowhead BMW, these are my buds. I've already told you about all of them. Just off the 101 freeway in Union Hills Drive. Cole Louderman, 309-339-1844. You got Russ Smith. We've talked about my Jersey guy, Jersey Boys. I'm going to go see that, Detroit Phoenix Theater this weekend. So Russ Smith and the Jersey Boys at 623-386-9200. Eric Barrera, just one good piece of guy. Just really works hard and everything. 480-486-4270. 480-486-4270. Paul Kettner, 480-334-8878. Another fine salesperson they have out there. We go to Chapman VW, Lester Perez, Nettie Davenport. Give Lester a call at 480-424-3560. Nettie at 520-213-1421. Chapman Hyundai, Sean Sakari, Dan McClear, Maurice Bembry. Sean at 602-358-3206. Dan at 919-348-6354. A lot of numbers today, huh? And Maurice Bembry, 602-824-8035. We'll finish it here. Right, Honda, Gibby, Rocky, two of the best guys in the world. And it reminds me of that old movie. The two best friends there. 480-778-2440. 480-778-2440. We are finished here with this. Once again, the Pistons are right in there. They're ahead of everybody going for the playoffs. The Red Wings won last night, 5-2, but they still need some work to get in there. All right, they still need to get in there. They've kind of slacked off a little bit. And then, of course, you have the Tigers Thursday night in Los Angeles in Chavez Ravine against the Dodgers. So we know Tarek Skubal is going to be the pitcher. It's all been fun. You all have a good one now. And don't forget the Detroit Lions, and the draft is coming up. You know darn well I'll be there for the draft. Do me a favor, everybody that supports me, everybody that listens, to all my teams, thank you. Good afternoon. We'll see you. We'll see you. And I mean it this time. We'll see you Thursday night with the Detroit Tigers, LA Dodgers. Bye-bye.
Beyond the day.